Hey, I'm on Phuket. You can see that's the name of the street. I'll try to label it accordingly. I'm going to be walking down that street. Give you a little context. It's basically going to be walking kind of that way, and then later I'm going to try to walk into the mountains. But I want to capture and talk about the deterioration of Phuket because of the COVID era, and just like how much stuff I see that's like for rent, stuff like that, because I removed myself a little bit and now I'm out in this other part, and you can see how this is probably all condos and kind of different stuff like that, and it's all a little bit different now, but some of it's still open. There's somebody behind the bar right over there, but I am gonna comment that while I walk down the street. I'm also gonna be reflecting a lot about Phuket and how I'm feeling right now in June of 2022, COVID era. Okay, we're in Phuket and we're going to be filming and showing you lots of video footage, so just keep checking it out. And what else can I say but that? Like, subscribe, and make some comments below. Yeah! Okay, so here we are in Phuket. So I've been walking around some kind of cool back streets and away from the tourist area. And I don't know if you saw my last video, but this is the same day and I'm kind of moving forward to another street. And this particular street is a lot of businesses are going under because of the COVID effects. So I'm capturing this in summer of 2022. So hopefully it changes again. So maybe if you go there yourself in a few years, it'll be completely different. But at this particular time, I'm going to be commenting a lot about my feelings and thoughts at this particular moment as I walk through this area that's I can see a lot of businesses going under, and just kind of the general feeling of this area, which was quite a bit different than the tourist areas, which were quite popping, even though it's 2022 and there's still some COVID effects. But Thailand's changing quickly, so I think it's just going to be full on soon. But this is what it looks like right now at this moment in summer 22. Okay, with no further ado, here we go. Another walking Phuket streets in Patong. Okay, so I know people like to see what I look like, so okay, that's enough. Might do myself later. But there's a lot of overgrown stuff like this stuff right here. I kind of got away from the tourist area, and I'm trying to film, and you can just kind of see how much it's changing. Phone number up there, so that's like, it looks like it's close to. A lot of, like, when you're by the beach, it's 100% open. The sun is pretty bright. I might try to get on the other side. Yeah, I think the filming might be better over on that side. If I can get over there properly. Just stay on this side. Anyways, these are all these little soys. I was hoping to get down one of these. I tried to go to those mountains, but instead I think I'm going to just go parallel for a while, then try to find a nice road and go to the right, go up towards the mountains, and try to capture all these for rent signs. And I also want to contemplate a lot about Patong. I've been seeing a lot of tourists from India. It's June 2022, so all this stuff could be different later. And from the Muslim countries. I heard that because there's so many restrictions. Like, I live in Macau, Hong Kong area, and for me to go home, it's a pretty long quarantine. It was up to 28 days for a while. Huh. I check residence, Patong. Looks nice. Okay, good. We're gonna get some shade up here. And right now it's up. They just reduced it down to 10 after 2.5 years. It was at 14 for a while as well, depending on where you came from. But anyways, because of all this COVID stuff, it's been quite stressful. So I don't think, Phuket, even though they're trying to open up, most of Asia is closed. I mean, most of them are closed. You can't even visit the countries. You have to be a resident of there. Yeah, so anyway, so there's just not much tourism. But down by the beaches, there's a ton of them from India and the Middle Eastern countries. From Oman and different places like that. I've been seeing them and hearing them talk about it everywhere. A lot of Muslim, Saudi Arabia, Middle Eastern. Okay, anyways, we're gonna keep on walking down that way. Try to give you a little bit of, but I've been thinking a lot about Phuket as a possible retirement place, you know, maybe trying to live here. And while I'm at the beach, I kind of get like a couple realizations. One, it's pretty desperate, you know, just got a barrage of people just constantly asking me if I want a taxi. And there are also people coming over from India and places too, right? So they're like tailors that sell badly made suits. I say that because I bought some badly made pants, but I only paid $6 for them. But they're trying to sell them like for like $200, which of course I'm not going to do. But anyways, so in this video I'm trying to capture some other parts of Thailand. That goes directly to the beach. It's about 1 kilometer. I walked all the way from there, and now I'm just trying to get into another area up in that area. And I'm going to be renting a car, so I'm going to be filming a lot of other stuff later. But I kind of want to capture these other parts of Phuket as well, because like these are different hotels too, right? So now these are all empty and quiet. And actually you can look at it a couple different ways. One, it's like everything's at a bargain, right? Like you could probably get a condo out here 1 kilometer from the beach. And but actually I don't know if I really like it though, because it's still like 100% geared towards tourists, which you wouldn't think is a problem. You know, that should be a good thing. If there's a lot of tourists, it's probably a great thing, because you know everything's in English and it's easy to do everything. But one of the negatives about it is I just get like constant attention when I'm in the near the beaches, like just non-stop. And not just from Thai people, but from everybody. Thai people are the nicest ones. But I think a few years ago I was in Krabi, and there's a ton of like Indian guys too that are getting business visas and kind of harass you on the street constantly. And then there's also other people from other countries too. So yesterday I had somebody from here's more stuff that's dilapidated as well. Looks like a typhoon and stuff. Actually I'm seeing it a lot, kind of everywhere. But anyways, I had a guy from Greece, nice guy, turned out to be a really nice guy. But I could feel him kind of following me down an alley. And then so I ignored him, like I'm ignoring pretty much everybody. They're all kind of, you know. And then he basically told me that, you know, he lives there full time and he's trying to get his business, pump some money into his business. So he kind of follows around white people, and he says that, you know, he was saying that, pretty cool guy, but you know, he was oh, that looks pretty nice too. But he was basically just it's kind of a nice place just to kind of hang out, looks like. I do want to get up into those mountains later. We're looking for a good spot to go into the mountains later. But anyways, he was basically, you know, they're all kind of desperate, everybody, all the foreigners that have business here, the Thais, everybody. So yeah, he was kind of following me around, and like, and actually he was kind of like saying so much to me, like, you speak English? You, like, he was really annoyed that I wasn't doing exactly what he wanted me to do, which was spend money in his business. So he was getting really, really annoyed. So I was like, oh, can I help you? Like, are you okay? Do you need some help? Sounds like you had some problem. I speak English. Yeah, I can help you. I just did that to kind of calm him down, and then he did, and he was really receptive. I think he'd been ignored quite a bit, but it's kind of relentless, you know, just the amount of attention that foreigners are getting. So I felt bad. Here's a giant Robinson. I think this is the one that's connected. Must be the full block almost. I think on the other side is down by Bangla Road. So I guess it's a full block. There's also another tourist thing over here too. Huh, kind of surprised. So it looks like you can actually go in. There's looks like maybe the big sea is open. I see somebody pushing in carts. So I guess that is a grocery store, so there are some expats that are shopping there. from the other side of I think maybe most of it is closed and some of it's open. Anyways, I really want to get up in there. I'm going to get a car tomorrow, so I'm going to rent one out and see if I can get up into the mountains. It's a big sea. Anyways, I might just shut this one down. I think you're getting an idea of what things look like on the other side of Phuket, away from the tourist area a little bit. There are a lot of videos of the tourist area. I feel like a lot of it is a little bit misleading. Usually hangs out on the Bangla Road, which is definitely happening. You walk in there and you got like almost constant people asking if you want, you know, see a ping pong show or non-stop stuff. Yeah, I've been coming to Thailand for about 26 years. I came for the 1996 for the first time. So if I sound like a little bit jaded and not interested, it's because it's not really a novelty. You know, I just kind of want to relax. Anyways, we're gonna end it right there. I'm gonna film more Phuket too, so keep watching for that. I'll try to get on some other topics, and I'll try to do it linear so you can see my progression of thought as I explore and see more Phuket. I'm gonna be going to a lot of other beaches as well, so stay tuned for all of that. Right, so you've been seeing lots of stuff about Phuket in Thailand. I'm going to keep on filming, so just keep on watching the channel. Alright, let's go check it out. I'm going to go over there and go to that sign.